Thank you for tuning in, everybody, on Business Under Fire with Tommy Bonner. This has been the end of our first month of podcasting, which has been a wild thing. We thought about podcasting just a month ago, and then we built the studio here in the airplane hangar in Seguin, Texas, New Braunfels, Texas. It's right between there at a place called Huber Air Park. And so today marks about 30 days that we've been doing this, and it's already been an adventure. The reason we're doing it is just to showcase different entrepreneurs, what they've been through from day one, the day that they started or thought about running or opening their own business, and then going with them along their journey as they've developed and grown a business into what it is and then to where they are today. Already we've had 6 or 7 different guests, mostly local business guys out of San Antonio, New Braunfels, Seguin, and heard their stories, and I can't wait to put them out for you guys. They should start coming out this week. That's been a whole nother journey, but that's the point of this entire thing, is to show an entrepreneur's journey on what they went through, even on little things. What's not a little thing, like starting a podcast, and just this journey in 30 days of finding somebody that can help us record it, going through and buying all the equipment, the lights, the cameras, the microphones, getting this table that we're here from 400 miles away in Lubbock to assembling it. We had to cut the legs off just to get it here. So hearing these stories and these journeys, that's what I always wanted to hear when I met people, was how they did what they did, how they got to, from zero to call it hero or wherever they're at. I think at the end of the day, entrepreneur's journey is never done. These guys have a fire burning in them that just doesn't stop. But we've had several guests on here. They go out this week. It's been a challenge just getting it from production onto all of the stuff that it needs to go to: Apple, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. I only have a Face Trash account. That's what I call Facebook. So I only have a Face Trash account. So we've had to go in and make all of these accounts, which I should have been grabbing followers for years, but I never cared about that stuff. And so we've got to where we're going now, and we have several other guests coming up. I got a guy next week that does $1 million a month with an app that he has on a computer that's just a character. He's coming out of Austin. If any of you guys out there do have guests that you think would be good for me to have on the podcast, I'm looking for guests. I said when we started this that we were going to do 52 episodes. So we are going to do 52 episodes and see where it goes. I do need guests. I have several lined up now, but as it goes on, I have a feeling it's going to get thinner and thinner after about 25 weeks. So if you've got any, have them reach out to me at Tommy at Business Under Fire. You could text me at y'all if you probably have my number. If not, find me on Face Trash or email us at Tommy at businessunderfire.com. And we look forward to what's coming out. It's going to be an interesting ride. I'm pondering writing something on my 52 podcast or a year of podcasting, just to so you could see what would happen. One of the original goals and ideas here was to do the podcasts, I say, to spread our tentacles, to see where it goes and what happens through all of this. And so we look forward to seeing it and sharing it with you guys. We got to say thanks to our sponsor, RHR Roofing, the original first one to write a check. And we appreciate them. They do a great job of roofing in San Antonio. If you need them, call David Van Diest. Anybody else that's looking for sponsorship, we're already rebuilding the studio. So the original studio I built lasted a whole 30 days. We've got these curtains in here, and it does look pretty, but it blows everywhere when the airplane hangar door comes in. I also don't have AC or heat in here, so we've had heaters under these tables when we have guests. And then yesterday, now it's San Antonio weather, so it's hot again. So we're enclosing this whole booth, putting in AC and heating in here. We're going to do the walls. I've got a podcast dude that builds these studios. He's giving me some tips and tricks, because when you look at the other camera angles, It just shows a purple wall. It is pretty, but again, I like to do stuff top notch. So we're building this in and we'll have that set up. I don't know how long it'll take, maybe another week or two. But again, at the end of the day, we look forward to sharing this with you guys. I appreciate everybody that's kind of following along and bearing with us that our first episode's going to end up taking 35 days to spit out. But guess what? That's the shit that that's just the way it goes. And that's how I don't know. I didn't know how to use a computer for shit when we got here. And now I can upload and do all of this on my own. And so it's a journey. And this is what we're showing on what it takes to be your own boss and get shit done on your own. And this is part of the trials and tribulations that we go through to put out this podcast for a year. And if it looks good at a year and things are going good and we're we're making you guys happy and educating you guys, then we'll keep doing it.